something.
Who knows?
Look,
Right,
the
I
number
think-
one in that was Hat, but...
Are we getting right into this?
Oh, yeah,
I think
we are. We've
yeah.
got TRK, probably the best Sheik in Philadelphia, but Philadelphia is a little bit devoid of Sheiks, versus SypherPhoenix, who's a Fox out of the MDVA region.
Yeah, and Cypher looking a little shaky on tech skill, taking it back a little with that double shine, or double wave shine, I mean. But
So I was watching him play. I was watching some videos of his.
Yeah.
He reminded me a little bit of Cactuar, where sometimes he just like slows down and gets really deliberate, and will just like run up and then wave dash in place and kind of take it more methodically.
and that can be a really good strategy at times, just to like, stop trying to move around constantly and really take a moment and think about what's going on. Ooh, and this, unfortunate miss. We get that Sakurai combo. Cypher hitting him right back.
So TRK always impresses me. Giving SypherPhoenix a lot of respect there, being like, my only chance here is if he's a little antsy, because if I get up, he's just gonna get up and up smash me. But I think he should have gone for it, because SypherPhoenix is over 100 and has that slow get up,
Yeah, it's actually a very, very different situation, edge guarding Sheik under versus over 100, because of the difference in the speed of the get up.
Oh, he was just like shining and he happened to hit Needle on the ground and got the full effect.
And that can actually really matter sometimes. I know some really tricky Sheik players who will try to purposefully put needles on the ground to mess up L cancels.
That's amazing.
This game is crazy deep, dude.
Oh,
it's
did you
ridiculous.
see how he wave dashed in over that needle? How did he have such a hard read on TRK after only 2 stops?
It's crazy, man.
Oh, he was at 0. He was just planning on crouch canceling. Never mind. He was just going to crouch cancel and body him. We were talking about that between sets, how it, like, when you're a Sheik and you're playing against a Fox under 40, you've got like 0 moves available to you.
Yeah.
Once a Sheik jumps and the Fox is under 40, the Fox just holds down and knows he's going to hit a button.
Exactly. Oh, but he gets that grab, and this it's something that's really, really important in this matchup is how much you can manage to get off the grab. Ideally, you want to get a kill every time, but if you can manage like 30 or 40 damage, that's not too bad. You just can't afford to be getting maybe 1 throw and no follow-up off the grab. You really need to take advantage of it.
Yeah. TRK is a player that likes to try to do reaction tech chasing, but it's just so hard to get down, absolutely. Like, get up in place is so hard to cover that sometimes, like, you think you react to it before you're even sure that it is that, and then really just text away, which is what happened last time you got a grab.
Yeah. There's actually never been a Sheik that can reaction tech chase perfectly. People think of it as being a lot easier than it is, and like they know it's hard, but I feel like they don't realize just how hard it really is, Like even Drug Fox is kind of like legendary for the Drug Fox Sheik 0 to deaths, but that was not that consistent. 1 in maybe 2 or 3 grabs on his best days.
It's one of those things that's like the border of what is humanly possible.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have to get something that's like as hard as it can be, but a human can still do. And you have to do that 7 times in a row.
Well, and there's also such a big punishment if you mess up. Because if you miss by a tiny bit, they're gonna shine wave dash grab, and then it's their combo. It's not just you lose your combo.
I'm not sure if TRK is reading tech in place or he's thinking that he's reacting to tech in place. But if it's a read, why not read something that punishes a little bit hard if you're only gonna cover one option,
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, good shield drop. Shield drop dare from Fox. I don't really see that a lot, but it definitely worked out. Kind of caught TRK by surprise.
Nice dash dance to get that grab. I feel like there's a big gap between how they're doing, both in terms of winning neutral and in terms of punishing once you have one neutral.
Agreed. And also, it just like momentum and the way it, I guess, feels, which isn't really something you can quantify, but it feels like Cypher is just dominating, Even though it's close to even, like, Well, I guess I'll shut up because TRK just got like 50 damage off the grab, and that was amazing.
Okay, yeah. It looks like that it is the case, what I was saying earlier, where he's just thinking that he's reacting to tech in place before he's sure it's tech in place.
Yeah.
But he's got pretty good reactions. Maybe he's not at his peak right now, but I've seen him zero tech in
I mean, still, like I said, 50 off grabs, nothing to laugh at. It's solid, if not great.
Nice down smash. Should be able to just roll up. So he's evened it up. For all the, you know, for as bad as the first game looked, this game is perfectly even.
Agreed. And also, that 16 damage is a huge, huge deal, because really, Fox under 30 and Fox over 30 are two completely different beasts for a Sheik, because of crouch canceling.
The first 16 damage is the hardest to get.
Agreed.
To crouch cancel everything.
Yep.
Nice back air. Check that out. Check that off your commentator video.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Gonna lose some people the commentator drinking game. Ooh, but Cypher taking the lead again.
Yeah, and you know that he knows this matchup because he's demonstrating it, especially with that, you know, neutral get up. That's the thing to do against Sheiks, but also because he comes from a region with so many Sheiks.
Yeah, MDVA very Sheik heavy.
Kind of at his level, Plank and Hat are both like just above his level, so he probably has to play them all the time in terms of like the power ranking.
For sure.
So something we saw from TRK, I think only once this set, is Nair out of shield. And I think there's times that SypherPhoenix is making himself vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
Alright, so evened up on stocks. TRK's got a big percent deficit.
Ooh, that's a big shine, really big shine. If Cypher does this right, it should be over.
He released those needles a little high. With those needles that he had, he could have gotten back safely. He released them a little bit too high. So SypherPhoenix getting a little bit lucky there for TRK's mistake and able to take that last stock easily. Nice 2-0.